Very good morning to you all. Today we are going to learn about house we live in. We live in different kinds of houses. So today we are going to study about the different kinds of houses where we live in. As you can see, this is a picture of a house. A house is the place where we live. A house gives us space to keep our things and live in comfort. The house where we live with our family is called home. So, a house is the place where we live. We all know that a house is the place where we live. A house gives us space to keep our things and to live in comfort. And the house where we live with our family is known as home. So, home is the house where we live with our family. A house not only protects us from the heat, cold, rain, wind, and dust. It also protects us from wild animals, insects, and thieves. A good house should be strong and safe. It should be open and airy too. So, a house just not only protects us from the heat, cold, rain, wind, and dust, but it also protects us from wild animals, insects, and thieves. We all know that we live in the boundaries of the house or the boundaries of the walls. So the heat, cold, rain, wind, dust cannot enter in our house, as well as the wild animals, insects, and thieves can also not enter in the house. And a good house should be strong and safe, and it should be open and airy too. Different types of houses. Now we are going to learn about different types of houses. People use different types of materials to build their houses. Depending upon the kind of material used to build the house, there are two types of houses, kacha and pakka house. So, people use different types of materials to build their houses. Depending upon the kind of material used to build the house, there are mainly two types of houses, that is the kacha house and the pakka house. As you can see, there is a picture of the materials used in the house. This is iron rods, sand, cement, concrete, and bricks. These are the materials used in making the pakka house. Now we will study about the different kinds of houses which are made with different materials. The first one is kacha house. Kacha houses are made up of thatch, mud, dry leaves, straw, bamboo, and wood. They are mostly found in villages. They are not very strong. They need a repair every year before the rainy season. So we all know about the kacha house. Kacha house is made up of thatch, mud, dry leaves, straw, bamboo, and wood. So these are the materials by which the kacha house is made up. And the kacha houses are mostly found in villages, as well as they are not very strong, and they need a repair every year before the rainy season, as if we don't repair the kacha house before the rainy season, the house may get destroyed by the rain. The next one is pakka house. Pakka houses are made up of bricks, stones, cement, iron, sand, and concrete. They are found in towns and cities. These houses are stronger than kacha houses. So, we all know about the pakka house. Pakka houses are made up of bricks, stones, cement, iron, sand, and concrete. As we have seen the picture of these materials earlier, they are found in towns and cities. It means Pakka houses are mostly found in towns and cities, but nowadays in some villages also we can find the Pakka houses. And Pakka houses are stronger than the Kacha houses. Depending upon how they are built, Pakka houses can be single storied or multi storied. Pakka houses are also of different types. So depending upon how they are built, Pakka houses can be single storied or multi storied. Multi storied means they have many buildings. Now let's study in detail. Bungalows. Bungalow is a type of a Pakka house. Bungalows are single storied houses. Mostly they are found in towns and cities. They are large houses. So basically bungalows are single storied house. It means they don't have multiple stories. And mostly they are found in towns and cities. And they are large houses. The next house is flats. Flats are also the type of Pakka house, a multi-storied building houses. Flats helps to save space as they are built over one another. Flats are a multi-storied building houses and they just help to save the space as they are built up one over another. Now we are going to learn about rooms in house. As we have learned about the different kinds of houses, now we are going to learn about the different rooms in a house. The first one is drawing room. A drawing room for entertaining guests. It means there is a drawing room in each and every house for entertaining the guest. As you can see the picture of a drawing room. The next room is bedrooms. The bedrooms for sleeping. Every house has the bedroom for sleeping. It means the bedrooms are used for sleeping. Dining room. A dining room for having meals. There is a dining room in a house for having meals. It means we can sit in a dining room and have our meals. Study room. A study room for studying. Every house has a study room for studying. It means we can sit in the study room and study well. Kitchen. A kitchen to cook food. Every house has a kitchen to cook food. We all know that the food we eat is cooked in a kitchen. Bathrooms. In some houses, bathrooms are attached to the bedrooms. We all know that bathrooms are used for bathing. So in some houses, the bathrooms are attached to the bedrooms. These were the different rooms in a house. Now we are going to learn about a clean house. A clean house means very neat and clean house. As you can see, there is a picture of a house and the woman is mopping the floor. It means she is cleaning the floor. She is cleaning the house. So living in the clean house is very important for our health. So we must keep our house clean. We should keep our house neat and clean. A clean house keeps us healthy and happy. We should keep the windows open so the sunlight and fresh air can come in. The maid, sweeper, and gardener are the people who help us to keep our homes clean. So we all should keep our house very neat and clean. A clean house keeps us healthy and happy. We should keep the windows open so that the sunlight and the fresh air can come in, because the sunlight and fresh air are very necessary for us. The maid, the sweeper, and the gardener are the people who help us to keep our homes clean. Other houses. Apart from the kacha houses and pakka houses, there are some other houses also. Now we are going to study about those other houses. The first other house is caravan. A caravan is a house on wheels. It can be taken from one place to another. People like gypsies who keep moving from one place to another uses it. So, a caravan is a house on wheels. As you can see in this picture, it can be taken from one place to another place. As the caravan is a house on the wheels, it can be easily taken from one place to another place, and people like gypsies who keep moving from one place to another place uses the caravan to live in. Houseboat. A houseboat is a floating house. It is a boat with a number of rooms in it. In India, such boats are found in Kashmir. So, a houseboat is a floating house. It floats on water. It is a boat with a number of rooms in it. It means the houseboat have the number of rooms in it, and in India we can find such houseboats in Kashmir. As you can see in the picture, it is a houseboat. The next other house is igloo. An igloo is a house made of snow. It is built from big blocks of ice or snow by the Eskimos or Inuits. It is warm from inside. So an igloo is a house which is made up of snow. It is built from the big blocks of ice or snow, and the Eskimos, which are also called the Inuits, built these houses, or we can say Eskimos built the igloo, and the igloo is warm from inside. Tent. A tent is made from thick cloth. It is used by soldiers, scouts and guides and people who are camping. It is like a temporary house. So, a tent is made from thick cloth, and it is used by the soldiers, scouts and guides, or the people who are camping from one place to another place. And the tent are like a temporary house, because we can easily take the tent from one place to another place. Stilt house. A stilt house is built above the ground. It is high above the ground, so water, insects and animals cannot get inside it. As you can see in this picture, this house is built above the ground level. So a stilt house is built above the ground, and it is high above the ground, so the water, insects and animals cannot get inside it easily. So these were the other houses apart from the kacha house and pakka house. So we have learnt about the houses we live in. Now it is activity time. and you all know that you have to do these activities in your homework. So the first question is fill in the blanks. You all have to read the following sentences and then you have to fill in the blanks. The first one is dash are mostly found in villages. So you have to write that what are mostly found in villages. The next one is people who live in igloos are called dash. So you have to write that what are the people who live in igloos are called. The next one is we eat food in the dash. You have to name the place where we eat food. The next point is we should open the windows so that dash and fresh air can come in. And the last one is children study in the dash. You have to write the name of the place where the children study. The next activity is write true or false. You all have to go through these statements and then you have to answer that whether the statement is true or whether it is false. The first one is a good house should be strong and safe. The next one is kacha houses are made up of bricks, stone, iron, etc. The next sentence is the bedroom is for sleeping. The next one is a dining room is for bathing. And the last point is a multi-storied building consists of a number of flats. So you have to give the answers that whether the statement is true or it is false. I hope this video will help you in learning well. Thank you.